I got Jesus in my mind. In this world I live. And the first guideline is confidentiality. So we don't share if you've been here, and we don't share what you've said here. Certain people in the group have made a commitment to be pretty out and open and outspoken about their participation. And so when I see those guys at church, well, we don't, hey, how you doing? And we can talk about resilient openly. Other people don't feel that way. So I don't even acknowledge that that's how I know the person. And it's really kind of in their side of the court to decide how much they want to disclose. And then we avoid cross-talking. So when each person talks, we give them the floor. And they're just allowed to speak their mind. We don't interrupt. We don't ask leading questions.
Can I get
exactly, like stuff like that.
How's that? I'll give a negative example as well.
Yes. You were the kid that the teacher wanted to sit in the front row, right?
Exactly.
My helper, Dan. And then no side conversations, which can happen sometimes in a group. And we keep to that for the most part, right? It's not completely rigid sometimes. There's something you just have to smile or laugh about or whatever. And then we're not here to fix anyone, and I think that's pretty important. None of us are here in the capacity of a counselor. We share our story, and we lay it out there, the good and the bad parts of it, and people can take from that what they need, and they're doing the same. And so we just kind of put it out on the table, and people can take or leave what they want to take or leave, but we're not pushing an agenda at this time because we don't know. We literally don't know what to do to make your life better, but we found that listening and talking about it can help. And then we try and keep the sharing about ourselves. It can be real easy to talk about the state of the world, or talk about some other person and how upset we are with them. So a certain amount of that's absolutely normal, but we want to focus on what's our part in that. And really this is a time to look at the log in our own eye, not the speck in society's eye. And then we share the floor. So there's a portion that we go around in a circle, and each person gets 2 minutes. There's a portion where it's kind of popcorn, and people get to share their opinion randomly, but we share the floor, so we don't talk too long, and we let each person kind of say their piece.
Yeah, as a facilitator, I've found too is that you can sometimes tell when someone's not going to share, but they kind of want to, and I think sharing the floor sometimes might be finding someone who's not going to be quick to give an opinion, say any thoughts?
Yeah.
Just kind of give them space, but not demand.
Yeah,
So,
you can draw them out. It's an opportunity.
Yep.
If you don't want it, that should probably be one of the guidelines too, is that if you don't want to share, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
And your presence in the meeting says a lot too. So
for sure.
all right, so those are the guidelines, I think. In my mind. In this world I live, Lord, I'm on my way to glory. I got you.